From Target Field in Minneapolis, we've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the New York Mets taking on the Minnesota Twins. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection.
Just about ready to roll here. Starting on the mound in this one, Bailey Ober.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Now fly ball to right center. Kiersey on the move. 1 away. Take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Starling Marte.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Comes up empty.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Here's Starling Marte. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Kiersey should have this one. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 1st. No score. And we're back. Getting the nod on the mound, Clay Holmes.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall.
Batting second.
Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. And a big factor for them in recent games, Edouard Julien.
Well, he's an extremely tough out right now, putting together some great at-bats one after another. And some people don't realize in the team context what that does, making that pitcher work harder. He passes the baton to a teammate and lets somebody else get it done. Has an on-base percentage over 500 in his last 10 games.
Jose Miranda at the plate now. That's ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a strike. 95 of that one.
1 and 2.
Next pitch, not close, up high. One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Cruz snags it for the 2nd out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Royce.
Here's Royce Lewis. Holmes, 31 years old,
No ball.
and he was
One
a
strike.
9th-round draft pick back in 2011. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and that one is off the wall.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Fouled off left side. And that one lifted in the air center field. Cruz sizing this one up. And that is that. One left for Minnesota. We played an inning. No score. Second inning set to go. Here's the rookie third baseman, Luis De Los Santos. Ober back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. And that's off the outside edge. 2 balls and a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Francisco
Lindor comes up to the plate. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Couple of singles back to back. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. swings through it for strike one. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. That's way outside. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Stanton now. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground, 2 ball. Glove flip to second, and a run scores on the double play.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
Lindor on third with 2 out. And now it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2.
Got him. They limit the damage here. So they get 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now to the bottom. Bottom of the second.
Leading
Here's
up
Trevor
for the
Larnach.
Twins, the left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
On the ground right side, and a foul ball. Center field. Cruz pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6.
So now here's the
hitter,
DH, Emmanuel Rodriguez. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Got him.
Batting 7. The second baseman, Edward Julien.
And next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Back to the top of the lineup. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Fly to center his first time. Ripped on a line. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Here's O'Neal Cruz. He struck out swinging in his first at bat.
Cruz.
And takes low for ball 1.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
Man at second. And this one squirts away from the catcher. Winker up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Starling Marte up to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
No ball.
2
One
outs
strike.
and a runner at third. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Mets strand 1. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee in there at the knees, and that is strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's carrying. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. A good hit hitter gets pitch recognition early, he saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Deshaun Kiersey Jr., the next to hit. And that's fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cruz moving under it. Makes the catch for the out. 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Harrison Bader. In there, and it's 0-1. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Now a chance for Jose Miranda. He's 0 for 1.
Miranda.
And there's the strike. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now at 1-1.
Let's go, Mets, man. That's right, Evan.
On the show.
That's right, man.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Luis de los Santos.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. De Los Santos, in his rookie season, 26 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Larnach hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And he swings over the top there.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one hit to first. Finds its way through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now back, the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Larnach pulls it down. Out number 2. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch misses.
1-0.
Lindor, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another ball.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings and chases a low one there. Jeffers down to first with it. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. One hit, one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. All tied 1-1. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. Down the third baseman, Royce Lewis. That missed by a lot. Ball one. Singy here on Jackie Robinson Day. What comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me.
Throw on to Freeman, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan.
And here's the catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
0-2.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Headed towards the corner. Marte really on his horse for it. Makes the grab after a long run. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Larnach around third. Now a relay to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now the batter now, Edouard Julien. Runner at second, 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And the Twins played one on the double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ober back to work. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Fouled off down the right side. And now 2-2.
2-2. Ball. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
Popped up. Lewis. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Jesse Winker. Doubled his first time up.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And that is downstairs. Yeah, the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Kiersey gets under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That's out to center field. Kiersey under it. And that is that. Back in Minnesota, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Lee. That's in there.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In the air, right side. And that will fall. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
And now Deshaun Kiersey Jr. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So the batting order
Now
turns
batting,
over.
the right fielder,
Harrison Bader,
Harrison.
the next twin up to hit.
Bader.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. That one fouled off. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Lee stands at first with one out. Grounder might be two. One at second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Twins 2 and the Mets 1. Back at Target Field, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, O'Neill Cruz. Swing and a miss.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Slings to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Third baseman, Luis De Los Santos.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Luis De Los Santos. He is singled and he is flied to left.
That's a ball.
And that's in there at the knees.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And that's outside. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
That was a nice bid right there to try to tie up this ball game. Just couldn't keep it from bending foul. He looked locked in on that swing. Pitcher better be careful with him right now.
That's to third. Throw pulls him off the bag and he's safe.
Now batting.
Didn't look to me like he got a great handle on the ball as it came out of his hand. Cold nights, not really fun to play in, and it makes it tough to hit as well. Makes it tough to throw, and might have played a factor right there.
So a man at first, and now it's Frankie Lindor. He's 2 for 2. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss as he was late. Movement in the bullpen. Yohan Duran warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Topa, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. On to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Twins 2. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
That one drifts inside. Swings and misses. Now 2-1.
1 strike.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brings it in, and a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty.
Jeffers.
And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. On to first, and that is that. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for the
new
Twins.
Pitcher in the game, Yohan
Number
Duran.
42.
He last pitched 2 days ago.
Duran.
So digging in,
Leading off for the
Jazz
Mets,
Chisholm
the
Jr.
second baseman,
1 for
Jazz
2.
Chisholm Jr.
The other way, down the line, and it's foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, out towards left center. Brings it in. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Late swing fouled off. Duran, a 6'5" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. And that's too high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one off the mark. Counts full, 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, you can't blame him if he's a little upset with the way that at-bat came going in. I mean, you work your butt off to get to that 3-2 count, and bang, the ump brings you up on what probably should have been ball 4. Yeah, I'm frustrated too, Booth.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So they go quietly there, midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Twins 2 and the Mets 1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Hard hit to third. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Emmanuel.
Now it's the Twins DH, Emmanuel Rodriguez. In there at the knees. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
There's always a concern when running over towards the dugout because of that on-deck circle. There's usually a bat, a weighted bat, a donut, a pine tar rag. Catchers have to be really heads up to avoid that stuff. He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It falls in, and that's a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the shortstop, Brooks.
Stepping in is the switch-hitting
Lee.
shortstop, Brooks Lee. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Kiersey in the box now. No balls and a strike. Just missed. That one called a strike, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. The relay, he'll score easily, and they take a 2-run lead.
That's 3 singles in a row. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now Harrison Bader. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Lee over at second. Kiersey at first. 2 out of the inning. That one the other way. He takes it on his own, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is Mets baseball on the show, NYC. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Topa.
Now
he's been so good against lefties.
Number 42, Justin Topa.
So now the DH spot, Jesse Winker. A 2-run double, and he is flied to center field. There's the swing and a miss.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Freeman swings through it for strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup. So up next, O'Neal Cruz. And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. Slams off the bottom of the wall. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Two on, 1
Now
out.
batting,
Starling
the right
Marte
Starling.
up now for the Mets. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And ball one to the right fielder.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 balls. No
In the
strike.
dirt, blocked. Runners hold. Count moves to 2-0. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Griffin Jacks warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Sands also throwing. 2 on, 1 out. Late with the swing there.
2-1.
Out to center. Kiersey on his way over. Squeezes it. Here comes the throw. Tries to get back and save. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The first baseman, Jose Miranda.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Dedniel Nunez.
Now pitching for the
He's
Mets,
making his 4th appearance of the season.
number 42, Dedniel Nunez.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1.
It's 0-1.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Lindor on to first. And that's one
Now
away
batting,
as the
the
leadoff
third
man is
baseman,
out in the 8th. Royce
Lewis.
Lewis will hit next. 1 for 3. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Chisholm sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
2 down, bases empty. Ryan Jeffers now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Curve in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in ahead of the throw with a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man on second, 2 down.
Oh.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Twins wind up stranding 1 as the lead remains 3-1.
Pitching for the
We're back,
Twins,
and on the mound is the closer,
Number 42.
Griffin Jacks.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high
Leading off
stress.
for the Mets,
Let's see what
the
he's got
third
here to
baseman,
try and close it out.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Luis de los Santos. First pitch swinging.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
That one not close. Going to count 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
He's 2 outs away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. So last chance for the Mets. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. That's outside. 1-0. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Next offering is downstairs. Jax is just 1 strike away.
3-2.
That just misses, and now it's 3-2.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And a 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.